Hello everybody, Savah Rellcast here, your vid game vixen, and yeah, I am standing on the top of the other mountain. Pardon. Oof. Coffee. This is going to be the other castle base. I've talked about it in the past. Right over there we have an ocean biome midway base. It's just a tiny little house with what you need. Over here, just past this ridge, was the aquatic temple that we took out the guardians. Over here is something that Annoyed Wolf was working on, but he's going to be tearing that down apparently. In this direction, you have just out of visual here, there is a desert village just right down there, and this way leads to the acacia biome. That's funny, you see that stick of dirt? Yeah, I need to pull that stick of dirt down. That's dirt. I did that so I could launch off and fly. And then in this direction over here you have Annoyed Wolf's base that he is redoing, and then you can see the portal mausoleum, which I will eventually redo because I just don't like the look of it. It doesn't suit the idea. And that is the farm's greenhouse, which means Yemi's base is right there, which means Dev's base is right there, and the village is right there. And just past here, you can't see it, but the castle, you can see a little bit of castle. Just a little bit is the other castle. So I've been working on sketching out on graph paper how to get this done. So I've got one tower hoop there and another tower hoop there, and eventually what I have to do is I need to put up a tower hoop in the back here, and then off to the sides, one on this side and one on this side, will be some smaller towers, and the tower will extend up. Now, the way I'm doing this, unlike that base, that parameters, I built the castle based on what I had to work with. As far as this one goes, I leveled up off the just to get a feel for what's going to happen. And as you can see, yeah, so, and this all here is not going to be part of the castle. This is going to remain mountainish in texture and form. I'm going to have to do a lot of landscaping to get this to look and feel the way I want it to. Pretty sure Grey Mulkin planted that kelp over there. And that's one of his little mountain bases. Like, you can go through there and it rotates, and there's an exit somewhere over here, but there's also another exit. Wish it would stop snowing. So I've been sketching it out to try and figure out what I'm gonna need. My shovels are getting low. What am I gonna need to map out? Oh gosh, I guess I don't need that marker anymore. I don't even need to take the snow off, honestly. I just feel like throwing snowballs. See how far I can huck them. Pew pew pew, pew 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 pew. That didn't go that far. How about pew 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 pew? They don't even render. I threw them so far they don't even render. Haha. Whoa! Hey, no! What are you doing? No barking, Bowie. Alright, so it's saying, am I still on? Bowie! Shush! Stop it! I don't understand why my dog is barking. There's no one at the door. It says we're still on air. It's weird. It's having a hard time. It's having a hard time being online. It's been having a hard time being on air. I can't figure out what's going on with it. I'm not exactly sure. So anyway, so I've sketched out on a graph paper the beginnings to this, which the graph paper is saying from this point here. Okay, so I'm gonna need that, and what is it, 7 blocks out? Let's count it. And those count as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in total. Okay, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in total. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in total. So this is going to be this room. Let's see, I want to do it. Alright. Alright, now I'm going to need to do this. And I'm going to need these two. So, yep. I can totally change what the castle is going to be made out of. I'm just trying to lay some foundation work on so I know how big this is going to be and how accurate this is. Okay, so this right here, I wanted it 4 across because you're supposed to pretend that you can bring like carriages in and out from here. This is going to be a quad area, just open ground, probably a little more dirt, a little more cobblestone. This right here is actually a building structure. It'll go up much higher, and it'll be like a bridge. So it's going to go up. What is it going to go up by 4? Maybe by 5, and then be a bridge across? I'm thinking. Let's see. That's 1, so 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 6 for the bridge over. Oof. So then it would come 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're looking at there. Alright, and then above it, of course, this would all be covered, and above it would be rooms. And so, and then this is going to be the main entrance, and this right here is going to be a is the word palisade? It's that walkway in a castle. Like, this is just going to be a walkway bridge in a castle. It's not going to go up as high as this building does. It's so you can like look out and see what's going on. The way up here is going to end up being a spiral. I'm just going to throw some. No, that's not what I wanted, but okay then. Turn that to dirt eventually. Alright, so it's going to be like a spiral that wraps around the entire mountain. I intend to do some really neat, there's this, I think it's in China. It might be in Taiwan. There's a bridge that's literally, a road that's literally carved into a mountainside. And it's got these like peaky areas. Can't pretend this is it. So then there's like mountain chunks that are come up and around, and you look into it and you can see the road and the wall that is the mountain, and then like it goes bit 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 bit, and it's actually a road. It might be in India. I want to say it's either Taiwan, China, or India. It's into a mountain face. It's really cool. This is IRL. OBS. And so I want to be able to create something like that in the structure of the mountain. And then, and then down here, of course, I'm gonna wrap this thing in wood and brick, and just basically a bunch of different piers for boats to come in, like all the way around it. And then actually on this side, I'm gonna go into the mountain under the ocean and put in a glass ceiling, and then under the glass ceiling I'm gonna have like a midtown mall, like a bazaar. That's so New England, a midtown mall. So I need to pull this back a little bit further. Greymalkin had set up some mathematical understandings of what is necessary, but then he went to bed, and though he explained it to me, I don't have a graphic design brain to oh gosh, that was scary. I don't have a graphic designer brain, so when he's like X with the Y and the juxtaposition here, and oh, what was the word he used? Think, Savah, what was it? It's a word I haven't heard since high school, so it's been like 2 to 3 decades. I wrote it down. And I was like, my husband just said, hypotenuse. He said hypotenuse. Right, so he's trying to figure out how far back the third main tower has to be to allow for the 2 secondary towers to create sort of a pentagon. That's what I'm looking for. I want like a pentagon shape up here. And so he did the math, and apparently the sketch I made was almost perfect isosceles triangle. It's 26 by 27, apparently, in triangular. If it was just one down, it'd be 26, 26, 26. But it's actually 26, 27, 27. It's neither here nor there. I eyeballed that. So, and as impressive as my husband thinks it is, I just find it frustrating. Oh, right, they're here. Oh, wait. There is one set of stone in here, so I'm going to do that. So I'm using stone for starters. A lot of it's going to be replaced by dirt. I need to fill in the slope between the mountain and the overhang lip that I'm currently creating. So I'm going to have to build and sculpt this thing. But the general idea is that it's going to be very wine glass shaped. Like the earth is going to flush out at the bottom like it does now, and then it's going to be a little thin in the middle as it comes up the mountainside, and then it's going to flush out again like a glass. So anyway, so I asked him, you know, to help me with the math of this, because I know exactly how the front's supposed to look. This is perfect. It sets up exactly what I needed. It ended up being 14 across. I had drawn it for 12, so I just moved things in the way I needed it, and bam, it's good. But he's like, okay, just use this diagram and use this pattern, and you got what you're looking for. It's going to be great. So I'm looking at what he's got written down here, and straight up, he doesn't have any words written down. He's just got little squiggly pieces that are of pencil in a pentacle. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to do what he's got written down here. This makes no sense to me. There's no... And then he's got a bunch of math numbers and equations. A squared plus b squared equals c squared, so 132 plus 27 squared equals c squared, so 898 equals c squared, so c equals 2926. What? 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 Wait, what? So as you can tell, I have no idea what the heck I'm doing other than the front half. Like, I can totally pull a Grian on this and just get the front part done and then pray that he's going to be able to help me with the back end of this thing. Ugh. Just. Ugh. I mean, I really got my work cut out for me. I'm not exactly sure how I'm supposed to get this done. I can build the buildings and the initial towers and maybe even start working on like the pier down below, but the back end of the castle is still just a total mystery to me. Where am I supposed to put these blocks? How far back am I? How big is my quad gonna be? I've got the design for the mini towers. He figured that out for me. Like, for the big ones, I'm using my favorite basic 4-2-1-2-4. See, 2 4 2 1 2 4 2 1 2 4 all the way around. Really great circle. 14 across, gives you plenty of room to work with. It's the same I used on the 2 main towers at the castle. Well, I wasn't sure how to do the tiny ones, so then he put together those 4 1 1 4 1 1 4 1 1 4, and that's going to be great because it looks something like this. So it's 1 2 3 4, and then you go 1 1 1 2 3 4 1 1 1 2 3 4 1 1 1 2 3 4 1 1. Look at that. That is a lovely circle, and that is definitely smaller than the larger one over there. It's a nice size, you know, something I can agree upon for the design of the smaller quote-unquote tower. I mean, it doesn't make the tower too much smaller, and I suppose if I wanted it to be even pinchier, I could do 3 1 1. Like, I bet I could totally do 3 1 1. I could do, take a look at it. It's 1 2 3 1. Hey, you, come here. 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2. Nope. Alright. 1 2 3 1 2. Hey, what? Yeah, see, I went 4. Look how my basic butt is so used to doing 4. I'm such a dork. Okay. So it's 1 2, because this is 3. Yup. And then you go 1 2 3, and then you go 1 2, and it's 4 again. That doesn't wrap around right. Does that mean this always goes in a spiral? Because that's a 1. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, wasting charges on my pickaxe by playing with this. So, yeah, his design of 4 2 4 1 1 4 1 1, that'll do. That'll work. It's definitely smaller than 4 2 1 2 4, which is very nice. Like, what does that give me for space? It goes 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. That's 8 across. This is 14 across. The other one's 8 across. Yeah, that's That's almost half the size. That's really good. That's great. So yeah, Woody designed that. That's fine by me. I like it. Let's see, inside the castle. I don't want all this in here to be stone. Like the outside work can totally be stone, like this part here. Yeah, maybe right here I'll make some of this kind of looking very stonish as it faces the ocean. But the inside here, this should be like wood, and I'm thinking I kind of want an off-white. I don't want to do like white concrete or white sand, and I don't want to do snow. So I'm thinking I might do bone blocks, because bone blocks aren't exactly white. They're kind of a offish yellow. Because my other choices are sandstone, a little too desert looking for me, even with the sand, and then there's endstone bricks, which it's off white, but we're not looking at it right. White wall. I mean, I could probably do light gray concrete. I wanted to have that medieval building feel. I'll have like shocks of wooden posting with some fence work on it, and that the inlay will end up being very just off-white. It needs to be off-white. I need it to be off-white. And so then this is the walk here. You know, and then this is the building, and then the carriages and carts of supplies and trade and commerce come in through here, and they'll set up in the main quad, and I'll get some little kiosks going up, you know, like it's all trade. And down over there we're gonna do like a kind of shady piratey village area, and then got some islandy bits we can work with. Just sort of build it up, fill the fantasy. What in the world is that random cube just sitting there? So anyway, there's a mushroom in the water. That's so awesome. I'm just kind of like, and then we're gonna throw up an airship, probably somewhere up on that area, tethered to the castle. Man, I just keep yawning. And then of course I have to fill in, you know, from down below. So that's currently what I am in the middle of doing right now, is starting the second castle. But I'm not exactly sure, because this one here and this one here are like the bottoms of a pentagon. That picture a pentagon, not a pentagram, a pentagon, like America's pentagon. So the two bottom points are here and here, which means the smaller towers are going to have to come off to the side-ish. See how it's there? So it's going to jut out and then come in. So I'm quite certain I need to build more to this quad. Is extended out. See, at first Grey Malkin was like, well, if you want to center it, you gotta do this, this, and the other thing. And I was like, no, I'm not worried about centering it. Really not worried about centering it. I am, however, worried about fleshing it out. It needs to come out. Like, all this is probably going to be covered. And then I'm going to have to fill in. And look, it's a squid. Man, I'm easily distracted. So then I'm going to have to fill in that whole area. After the Jellycat incident, I'm now uploading this every single night because it's the smart thing to do. So the tower's going to come up, but the land needs to stay flat because it's supposed to be like the inside of a castle, like a fortress, so to speak. And so that's what I'm working on right now. I'm trying to start in on this new build. The castle, the original castle is fine. I put that roof back up. Different again. Every time I put it on a roof, it's different. Every time. I don't know why. But I'm gonna put that roof back up. Everything seems to be going good at the castle. Yeah. Ooh. Don't want to just randomly walk off the ledge here, leecher and all. And then I've got so much more, like, look at that valley down there. What is that? I don't think I've ever even sat down there. These are going to be entrances into this tower. So this will be filled. I have to hoop the ground into the initial tower. He's trying to build a snowman. It's looking really good, honestly. Actually, you guys wanna see it? I might not even need to use a rocket. Looks like there was a good pathway this way. Unfortunately, oh, very nice. Fortunately, he lost some of his progress. It's funny how he's like wolf space. We're all wolf. Interesting. He probably just needed to fill that out because he's running out of white concrete. So yeah, and Strax put buttons on his snowman. And he's trying to put a hat on it. The pumpkin hat. Or the pumpkin head? Yeah, he's making the pumpkin head. It's all just kind of clear inside right now, and his base is still technically... There it is. Down below. Originally, what he had going on were a couple little snow huts up here, and I loved the snow huts. I ain't gonna lie, I thought they were adorable. But now he's changed it up a bit because of the crash. I turned that solid because of my boots. He's definitely changing some stuff up in here. Very nice. It's looking great. Whoa. Wow. I haven't even seen it. Kind of looks like, I don't know, it's like a speeder bike. Is that what it's called? Yeah, I think that's what it's called, a speeder bike. But yeah. Oof. What the heck? How come I hit the button and I didn't fly? Or glide? Do that again. Yeah. What is up with my X button? Let's get a visual. Yeah, so this has to go whoop and whoop. This needs to be filled out. Oh my gosh, does that need to be filled out? This is gonna have to be filled out a bit, and that's gonna come down into it from either side. Because I'm not gonna do the whole straight down thing like I did with the other castle. This is supposed to be precariously on top of a mountain mound. Don't worry about my safety. When I'm doing crazy big builds like this, I put it on peaceful so the mobs don't like blow my butt off the mountain. Like, if I'm working alone. I'm alone right now. If I'm working, and other people are on the server with me, I don't usually turn it off on peaceful unless everybody agrees upon it, because a lot of times people need the experience or items that come from the mobs. I'm currently not focused on that, my focus right now is just trying to make this look like I need it to. Where is that? Ah, there it is. What are you doing, Pushu? Alright, so that's Gray Mulkins, and he's gonna change that out and make that look nice. We discussed it. This should be something? Or nothing at all. I'm not sure if I want to leave that and build something on it, or just tear it down. I'm really leaning towards just tearing it down and just letting the water fill that in. So the bay is without obstruction. But that's where I'm the most curious. Because, I mean, what? Oh, a lot of blue flowers. And bellflowers. Just kind of trying to take a look at the land structure around this side. In a different angle. Yeah, look at that. That has all got to be filled in. Dirt. I'm not going to want to fill it in with stone. I'm going to want to fill it in mostly with dirt because I want that road to wrap around and be embedded into the mountainside. And I'm thinking maybe I can construct some trees, like some trees that are rooted. Like, okay, like picture some roots and then like a tree trunk and like a tree coming out, and like the road goes under and behind. That's the word I'm looking for. Under and behind that tree. So totally kind of want to do that. I got another barge here. Some more flowers. Let's see. This sand right here is making me think this is what I need. I got a nose for treasure, and I'm guessing there might be a box in here somewhere. I have dug out heaps of sand before, which has allowed me to find a treasure box. And then I literally went this way, caught 2 cats, and brought them back home with me using my Frostwalker boots. Do I have fish? I do. I have fish. It's funny, Grey Malkin's like, are you ever gonna take those Frostwalker boots off? Why? Why would I want to? I mean, look what I can do. I get that sometimes they're slightly annoying, that you're trying to pick up items and they lock them underneath, but honestly, look at this. I am walking across the ocean. It can be annoying. I understand it can be annoying, but once you get used to it, if you take them off and you go to step on water and you go into the water, that is more annoying. Accidentally stepping into water when you expect to step onto ice. Yeah, no. What is with the glow? Where is the light source coming from? Oh. Why is there a tree left floating here? Okay, mysteries abound. I'll worry about that floaty tree later. For now, let's go steal some cats. So if you aren't aware, if I didn't say anything about it last time, yesterday, I have been trying really hard to get a jellycat to spawn. If you don't know what a jellycat is, Jelly is the name of a cat of a famous YouTuber, Minecraft YouTuber by the name of Scar. Good Times with Scar? Totally great guy. I recommend subscribing to him. His builds are brilliant. Anyway, so Scar owns a kitty cat named Jelly. And Jelly was put into a competition. Jelly was put into a competition to see if Jelly's colors would be the next kitty cat design. And he won. She won. Jelly won. So now you can literally tame a kitty named Jelly. Now that's one. So, oh, there we go. That pig keeps on blocking that cat. So you know what that means. No more problems. I had already caught this one and the Siamese one. Come back here, Dickens. That's what I named him. I named him Dickens. I do not need another black and white cat. Trust. Ugh. But I will do what it takes to get a jelly patterned kitty to spawn. Now the one I got it from the villagers by the castle, by the original castle. And yeah. So I want... Are you done eating, you piggy fat? You and you need to follow me home. Look who's got fish. Follow me home. So I had Grey Mulkin tame the smushy face kitty that was at the normal village, and then I ended up taming the Siamese kitty that's at our makeshift villager village. And then I had gone back to it and there was a jellycat, and I was like, finally I got her to spawn. So I fed her a fish. She instantly was like, yeah, I'm good. I was like, sweet, she was an easy catch. So I brought her back to the castle, set up the name tag, named her Jelly, changed her collar to be this lovely magenta, and I was like, alright, good to go, right? Good, they're following me. So then I was like, okay, good to go. And I was like, you know what? I want to take a picture. This is an accomplishment. I really wanted a jellycat, and I'm going to take a picture of her and use her as my cover photo, and it'll be fabulous. So I go into the settings because I want to remove my HUD, my paper doll, my coordinates, just a nice view of the cat herself. And oof. Come on, kitty kitties. And so, as I'm in the process of doing this, the system crashes. I don't know why. Just randomly. Psh, it's like, nope, not gonna happen. I was like, what? So then I go to reload it. I was like, oh darn, now I'm gonna have to, you know, I didn't get a chance to save, so I'm gonna have to go and tame her again. No, it was like, something's wrong, corrupted file, you know, jellycat gone. Just jellycat gone, 48 hours of work gone because I uploaded 48 hours ago instead of the night before, which was terrible because I had literally, and I mean literally, ripped down that entire floor of mansion to get as much dark oak as I needed. Come on, shoes, work. And so that's one. Where's Dexter? There you are. Not Dexter, Dickens. That's Mr. Perface. And so I had to start all over again. That's why I'm capturing these guys all over again. This is too dark, Woody. Something could spawn over here. Let's throw up another candle. These weird dark patches keep happening in this game. It's so bizarre. Alright, come on. You and Dickens, let's go. There's Dickens. There's Mr. Perfect. Oh, yes, yes, you want some fishies? You want some fishies? You want to keep following me? Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Come on. Good. I'm gonna close the door. No, yeah, we're good. Let's go. Run along. Oi. So now I'm once again back on a jelly quest. Just trying to add jelly to my arsenal of kitty cats. Personally, I would like to own at least one of each skin type. Just an army of cats. Cats have been a really great source of comfort during this quarantine nonsense. Alright, there's Dickens, there's Mr. Perfect. Oh, I know where we are. Alright, so that means if I'm at the farm, I don't want to go to the skeleton spawner. I need to go upstairs. How do I bring these stairs? From? I think it is. Okay. Oh my gosh. Where is Mr. Perfect? Oh, shoot. I really am just right underneath. Alright, so if I come all the way out here, they should have to auto-follow? Right? Isn't that what happens? So I'll run out here in the middle of a field and kitties! Well, there's Dickens. Look how happy he is. Do you like buttons, Dickens? Do you? Oh, you do. You like fishes? Yes, you do. It takes forever to make you happy. Why won't you be happy? Man, he's a particularly picky kitty. I don't know where the Siamese one went. Goodbye. Thank you. Sit. The Siamese one will probably show up at the most inopportune time. So if that's another thing. Yemi's house, she put on a roof, she set up a bedroom, she was working on her garden, all that's gone. Everything she had done, and how beautiful it all was, it's gone. It's just so weird. Mojang Minecraft has just not been loading up stuff. So is the smushy face? Yep. I am not going to tame this little guy because this is supposed to be Grey Milken's kitty. It's a smushy face. And, yeah, no. I had to redo the road I was working on. Ugh, that was a pain. Trust. Because, like, I had decided that the paths are great. These are awesome little road paths, but the idea was to, give this main road here this feel. This semblance of structure. Like little curbage. curbage. All the light posts that I had put up, like, I had raised them all by a block. Now I gotta raise them again. And look at that. That looks so much nicer than just a plain road. So I figured, you know, because this leads to the castle, one would find a solid road heading to a castle. You know, real commerce feeling. So that's why I've got this structured road going on. And the castle, for the most part, is done. There's some things I could probably do. Little touches, little embellishments, but, oh, Grey Malkin had worked so hard to change the villagers' village. Give them more beds, because they've been breeding. These people have been breeding, and there are not enough beds per villager. And there's not enough workstations per villager. So, I mean, he did a great job of putting in more beds and more room, and I was decorating it so it would look, you know, just kind of less of this giant white eyesore, and more of something really beautiful and a little bit more natural, blend in with the area. That's all gone. Gonna have to start again. What kind of tree is this? What? I don't know. Stuff happens when raids happen. So yeah, that's what I'm working on. Look at the snowman up there. That's excellent. I mean, this area, I just walked all that. You just watched me walk all that. I literally walked past the new castle to the village. Right. Here's a sugarcane farm. That still needs some work. Then you come up over here. That's Wolf's, Annoyed Wolf's snowman. And you know the other castle's on the other side. Crazy, right? So yeah. I've been working. I'll show you some progress later. Unfortunately, I do not have the ability to do one of those speed builds. Otherwise I would do that. You know, I would just juxtaposition the camera somewhere, rip things down, put things up, and you can see what happens. I can't do that. I'm on a PlayStation 4. Editing is non-existent. But I can be like, this is going to be this, and then do it, and then on the next broadcast show you the results of me doing it, much like I did with pretty much everything else we have done in these builds, like the tree and the bridge and just about everything. It's all been really good stuff. Yuffie's gonna have to go back to Yummies. So yeah, that's what I've been working on, and that's where we're going with all the crazy stuff I got going on. And I'll be able to share with you guys later the progress of the new castle and whether or not I get a jelly. Let me tell you, if I get a jelly, I'm going to be broadcasting about finally getting myself a jelly cat. I really want a jelly cat. Like, I've told my entire crew, hey, if you've seen this pattern kitty cat, let me know, because I'm gonna come catch it. I need me some jelly! Anyway, this is Savah Rellcast, your video game vixen, and I'm gonna continue playing Minecraft, playing retro Sega games. Haven't gotten back into the Gundam game that I downloaded. I want to, I just there's so many other things I do in a day. It's weird. And of course I'll be doing some more Borderlands 3 with Strax when he wakes up. Everybody's asleep. I think that's why I keep yawning. Everybody's asleep. I'm the only one awake. Crazy, right? Anyway, until next time, catch you in the next video. I hope you enjoyed watching me run around as much as I've enjoyed explaining to you what's coming ahead. Take care of yourselves, stay quarantined, stay safe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Alright? Doodles!